Hello, trading is closed on December 2nd, 2019. Let's go over our calls. Look for the pattern with the early low. This is it. Tomorrow's pattern has the early high. Tends to be a positive day unless we drop big early. I said that unless we gapped and took out these highs, early lower prices should print. That's what happened. But I said such a gap wouldn't surprise me, and in futures, that's what happened. We gapped, promptly took out this high in futures. That should be seen in regular trading hours at some time. We've traded 3 days now at prices in futures which haven't been seen in regular trading hours. And I think it's kind of early warning that we are going to break higher at some point. Doesn't mean you won't go lower first. Today we had this big drop. Couldn't take out these lows at the close. So either we take these out early, ideally by gapping under them, or higher prices print. Doesn't guarantee a higher close, but not breaking through these lows by early at the open should lead to higher prices. During the day, we got an ultimate buy signal. There's no time limit, but usually you don't have to wait long. So 3126.68 is on the list, and usually you get more than that. The MEJT +3 sell signal worked, but you don't have to get more than a few points, which is all we got. All this rally, this drop, and this rally were all called false, and they've already retraced. I've given up on DeMark's signals, which give a sell when you hit bar 13. And as soon as I give up, they start working. That's the way life goes. Right now, the alternate count looks appealing to me because you have A, B, C with C equal to A, and then you drop. I'm not going to get too excited about a drop here until we take out some of these lows. For all I know, that's an ascending triangle, a break, and a return to the base. I mean, till you take out some of these lows, you don't know. Well, here's the count, and if that's blue A and blue C started at the recent high, you'd like it to have some kind of Fibonacci relationship with A, but it's not required. Right now, we have this trend line break in a straight line. In general, when you're breaking up trend line in a straight line, you go back and retest it. It's around the 3130s, 3140s. Doesn't mean you have to retest it tomorrow, but if we did, I'd look for a resistance in that area. But that's still maybe 20, 25 handles higher than we closed, which is not out of the question, even though I'm not specifically predicting it. It does help that we have a volume spike. As you can see, these tend to be associated with market lows. Doesn't always work. Here's what I've got. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low. Doesn't mean you won't gap up, but unless we drop early, the day tends to be positive with a high near the close. Failure is a straight line drop. You can already count 5 waves down. I'm looking for a straight line drop, but you never know. Long term, we hit a new all-time high in futures. It's quite likely we'll see it at some time in regular trading hours. That's the long term. Intermediate, the wave count suggests last week's high is going to hold. The current down leg completes. So if we get a rally, I'm looking for this to hold. Not guaranteed till we take out some of these lows. I do think we'll get a tradable drop, but not a disastrous drop. Short term, we have a higher MEJT target, high volume on the drop, 5 waves down, and the volatility indices over their respective Bollinger Bands, and no deterioration of breadth. All this argues for a higher prices to print tomorrow. Again, unless you gap and take out these lows early. So if you drop big, I think we'll see higher prices. Doesn't necessarily mean a higher close, but I think it's more likely than not, and that's today's call.